Hey guys, yeah, first of all, disclaimer, this video, if you are on our channel looking at our book reviews or anything, this video is not for you. If you're not interested in anything about us other than the books we get and stuff, then here's your time. I wouldn't watch the video. This is going to be kind of a personal thing, and it's got nothing to do with books, so I wouldn't bother watching if that's all you're interested in. Okay. So, firstly, I want to apologise for the quality of the video. I'm doing this with my webcam because it's an idea that's only just come up, and I just want to get it down before I lose the wind behind my wings as such to do it. So this video is an idea and a promise and a way for me to keep myself accountable. If you don't know me, which most of you don't, I am 28 years old from the UK, and I have anxiety and depression. That's clinical or diagnosed, whatever you want to call it. I take medication for my anxiety, and I am very overweight. I started Slimming World at 31 stone. Which is over 400 pounds. I don't know the exact measurement, but yeah, I started Slimming World at 31 and I got down to 26 stone, which is 380 or something. And I'm pretty sure that was for our wedding. We got married, and then since then we haven't eaten healthy, really. And we've dropped off a Slimming World because we can't afford 40 quid a month. And yeah, it's kind of... as you can tell by all the ums and the ahs and stuff in this, I'm kind of, this is just off the tongue, off my mind at the moment. I reckon I'm probably heavier now than I started Slimming World at, so I'm probably about 32, 33 stone. That's how I feel. I don't know, because most conventional scales in the UK only weigh to around 25 stone at most. So I actually don't know. But yeah, so... I'm a junk food addict. I am exactly the same as someone who smokes. I'm exactly the same as someone who's an alcoholic. If people tell you that food isn't a thing people can get addicted to, they're wrong. Of course you can get addicted to it. It's proven that it excites chemicals in your brain and you become addicted to that feeling. That's why the cliche of women eating ice cream when they've had a breakup. And if you think about it, some drugs people take, all they're there to do is to enhance and stimulate those chemicals that are already there in your brain. So eating junk food kind of does the same thing, not to the same extent, and it's not as instantly dangerous. I'm obviously not trying to say that there's the same kind of thing. Danger-wise, obviously, drugs and alcohol are a lot worse than eating food, but if you put the outcomes of them together at the same... So if you eat food and you got the results that junk food does to you in the same amount of time as alcohol and drugs, i.e. instantly or over a few years, you'd probably find junk food would be illegalized. And I'm definitely an addict. There's no two ways around that. I live for the feeling of eating some junk food, and that half an hour after I've eaten it, making me forget how I felt the rest of the day, how awful I am. It gets the endorphins going in my brain, or whatever the chemicals are, I'm not sure, and that it fills my brain with happy stuff, and I can ignore shit. And with us leaving home and having control of our own money, it's allowed us to control what we eat for the last 10 years or so, and things like online ordering has made eating crap so much easier, because you hardly even need to have human contact. Drive-ins, you don't even really have human contact. Things becoming cheaper and cheaper, and all of these are excuses. They're not genuine reasons for me being fat. No one forces me to put this food in my mouth. No one is there with my hand tying me down, shoving this food in my mouth. I'm the only one that does it. I'm the only one that says, let's get it. I'm the only one that puts it in my mouth. I've in the past gone as far as blaming Ellie, which is my wife, for it because she's paid for it, but at the same point, that's just me finding an excuse and palming off the blame, because I can't accept that I put it in my mouth. I'm the only one that's done this to myself. And my anxiety and my depression are deep-seated in this. I have a non-existent self-esteem. I never finish anything I do because I think everything I do shit. Regardless of how many people tell you it's good, you know the old-fashioned thing of you can have an army of people tell you you're amazing, but if one of those people tells you you're bad, that's what you focus on, that's all you hear. I have no self-belief. Obviously I have a person I want to be. And I'm happy with my values and my personality as such, but other than that, my personal view of myself is I'm a complete mess. I'm a wreck. Most days I don't get dressed, and this is going to get candid because it needs to be. I don't bother getting dressed. I'm on my sofa, I'm dressed now obviously because I'm on camera, but I sit on my sofa with a duvet. I move from my bed with a duvet, lying down, to the sofa with a duvet, lying down, to the bed. And that's what I do. Day in, day out. I don't work because of my anxiety. My anxiety is because I'm overweight and I'm worried I'm going to have a heart attack. Yet, the addict, addicted to my junk food, I still believe, I've resigned myself to believing that eating junk food and having that half an hour fix in the evening where I'm happy or I get to sleep better because I'm full of carbs, or I'm on a fat high or sugar high or whatever, is worth me dying at 40. I've accepted that. I've accepted that I won't be alive if I won't, and I hate that. It scares the living shit out of me that Ellie might not have me. I mean, I obviously don't believe she loves me like she does, but she married me, so if she does feel that way about me, then I'm going to leave her on her own. And that kills me. I want to be out there running around with my dog. I want to be doing something with my life, and I can't. And it gets me down every second of the day. I've had counselling, I've had all sorts of types, and they help, but at the end of the day, I needed to make a change, and I tried this. I lost 4 stone with Slimming World, it was awesome. But I had no reason to keep it up, because this belief in my head, this addict thing in my head, is convinced. Why bother? I'm 28, I've gone too far. 2 years' time, I'll be in the range of having a heart attack. Might as well just wait for it to happen. If I survive, great. If I don't, I don't. I don't have to deal with it anymore. And that's kind of how I think now. And it's a hard one to explain to people because most people just sit there and think, well, stop putting the food in your mouth. And yeah, that is the reality. That is the simple way of doing it. And that's what I need to do. And beyond all the depression and the psychological and stuff, there's no genetics at play. There's no... I mean, I've got my dad. My dad's... He's overweight, but he's not grossly overweight like me. And he was very, very fit young. So I haven't inherited anything genetically wise, and my mum was fine. My grandparents are both living to nice long ages. So I can't even blame it on genetics, which I wouldn't want to do anyway, because it's not. It's purely down to me, and I don't know. Sometimes it's as if I've let my anxiety become an excuse. I can go, oh, I couldn't make dinner tonight because I was feeling anxious. And I was, or I am. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sorry if people watch this video and they're not interested. I did warn you at the start. But this is just a way for me to hold myself accountable and really try and get onto things. But yeah, cheers for watching, guys. Sorry to be a bit of a downer. Yeah, bye.